So we bounce forward about 45 minutes in time, and Nothus has summoned Ashram. The other characters are talking about, have wit to try to come up with a plan about when to go, where to go, what to do, and part of that plan is to go get Lion, Hagen, and other adventurers to go with them to Sigil. But they've not done that yet. So they're preparing. Because they've only been here for a little bit.
Maybe we shouldn't have done them.
Nothus has dismissed them so he could talk to Ashram. So that he could talk to Ashram in private, because he does not want to worry the other characters, because they're talking about going and preparing to get Lion and Hagen, but the door is already closed with them inside.
We didn't make it.
So
I don't think we're going to make it at all.
Maybe we'll go later.
So, well, it depends. So, like I said, just let.
You've already been 45 minutes in the future, bro.
Well, yeah, like they were still in there. When you all went in, they were still there. So they only made it out like 15 minutes ago. So in their time, they're right here. But Nothus knows this, and he's called in Ashram, and he's going to tell Ashram that it's time to fulfill her duty, his duty. So. So he wants to make sure Ashram understands what the consequences of his color would mean if he chooses not to follow through and continue his selfish ways, even though Nothus doesn't understand his plight from him being changed by the cards. He still feels that his creation should have been able to resist this change, even if it is by a god deck of cards. So, does Ashram want to say anything, or do you want Nothus to keep talking?
Well, let him say,
Okay.
I guess, whatever.
So,
I guess.
So he's there, and he explains to you that again, everyone's all talking about what they're doing, but he's like, it is too late. Their friends have went, and there's no way they'll be able to get them. But because of his power and your power, he can insert you into the city and give them a chance. And maybe with you and a recent addition to the party that joined the two that they came to get, you all might survive, until they can get you out. He says that he can insert you in, but he can't get you out until the day. So basically, he's telling you that you all got to keep them alive. You have to help keep them alive for 16 hours until he can get you out. So he said, "Do you accept this willingly, or will I have to force you?"
I would have gone to save them anyway. I truly would have. Go ahead.
So he believes you. He just doesn't like your reasoning. He said, if that's true, why? I didn't read your whole thing. So I'm about to.
What the?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Oh, it wasn't long.
Oh, okay. Yes, I want to make sure. Yeah.
Just because my alignment has changed does not mean that I would completely forsake ever. That my beliefs have changed. That the core of who I am, perhaps, maybe, however you want to word it, does not mean that I would prefer to leave my friends alone and without aid. You know the change that has come over me, and the cards that we played to aid in freeing Bellany from Cyric's book changed me, and it opened my eyes to the world and the possibilities therein. I wanted true freedom, and while you gifted me with free will, I still felt trapped to do your bidding. I don't know that I want to return to a commanded servitude.
He said, I didn't create you to give you free will. I created you to be helpful.
And I have been.
So, but not helpful for yourself. So I created you to be helpful for others and help grant wishes without wishes. So you just look at him.
Yeah. Well, I've already stated I am willing to go back and help my friends.
So that's that 100% true statement.
Yes.
So he questions. He still feels that you have ulterior motives. He doesn't like this rebellious act. Your tone is really bad.
Well, Dad.
your tone is really bad. So
Change your tone.
So Novice informs you that normally he doesn't get the wishes or the wants from inside this city, especially since it's been there. But since the gate has been opened and you use the portal, he had a wish flow through, like of someone wishing. And it turned out to be the guardian dragon that was inside of there. He feels that if you can lead your friends and get them past the undead, the demons, and the kobolds, and get to the dragon of the dungeon, it's like you might have a chance. So he also informs you that it's like use the wizard. Use the wizard that decided to join them, and her knowledge of the seas. After all, she is supposed to be an expert. To hopefully that she's read some stuff out the city to help get them out. So, are you ready to go?
Yes.
So he's like, I will put you near them, so as close as I can when I bring you through. So he said, I will create a doorway, but it's one way, and it just can be used once. Poof.
Well, before he goes through, before Ashton
Half-poof.
runs completely through that doorway. Thanks, Dad.
It's like, I need to ground that one.